Hello and welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at a new free-to-play upcoming first-person shooter called Soldier Front 2. It's brought to you by Aeria Games. This is going to be a free-to-play shooter, very PvP heavy. Just looking a little bit at the interface, looks like we got some sort of gambling system. Ooh, that's always a good way to waste in-game currency. Alright, well, I don't have any of the red balls, so let's not look at that right now. How about check out the store? Okay, so we got some guns. These are the featured items on the in-game store. Again, it is free to play, so you can expect microtransactions. Looks like we got some packs that have just a series of unlocks. The blue currency is the premium currency, and then of course you have in-game gold you earn from playing matches. Looks like you can also unlock certain weapons via having VIP access. So if you want to go and support them, get a membership, you can get some bonuses that way. Got basic items. Do they have stats on them is the question. It looks like the guns are fairly balanced. It's hard to say until we look at some of the high tier ones, but... And then for players that are new to the game, you can go into training, and then range is kind of a single player little mission. Training, just to look at the basic UI and graphics. So this is the graphics engine being used. Looks pretty nice, sound asset's pretty decent. I will say the gun sounds are quite loud, so make sure you turn down just a touch. Yeah, that. And in here you can practice, you can spawn mobs, you can do all kinds of fun stuff just to practice and get used to the game. So let's get out of here and actually get into, how about that single player mission? Alright, here is basically going to be a bit of an obstacle course. The WASD movement, standard first person shooter controls. So you run through here, and you gotta do some shooting. Some more shooting. You can see at some point it does become timed. This is just kind of the intro. You don't need to reload constantly. Bad habit from certain games. Don't hit them, you get minus points for that. You do get plus points for completing this. You also get graded. And that one is one cutout, but you actually have to hit the bad guy, not the lady. So you can see now we are being timed, so I'm on a bit of a clock here. And control and space to jump higher. It's actually kind of an awkward control set if you're using WSD movement. So make sure you bind some stuff to your keyboard. This guy, can't read. You saw it said melee. Yeah, I couldn't read. And basically it's just an obstacle course. You got about 2 minutes to complete it. But I don't think most of us are interested in seeing me shoot cutouts. Let's see some PvP. And here we go. There are numerous missions available. This is going to be an objective-based one where offense has to go take an objective, bring it back to the chopper, and defense has to prevent it, generally from killing everybody. And for the most part, it's pretty easy. It turns into team deathmatch usually, but the map is actually really cool. You can crouch to come into these tunnels. Got some pencils or ammunition up there. This random guy in the mirror keeps getting closer to me. You do hold shift to sprint. You can't just tap it once and be sprinting. You also have to hold control to crouch. You can't just tap it once. Sort of, kind of controls I prefer, but... So, it sounds like there's enemies nearby. There is a progression system, and I did have a little bit issue with the hitboxes, so it's hard to say... It's like a Captain America sniper rifle. Whether I'm just that bad, or whether I'm being outgunned. It's hard to tell. That said, I will warn you, I'm not really all that good at shooters, so there is going to be more dying than killing. This particular map, the teams have offense and defense, they switch halfway, and it's a race to 8. And this was actually an event, and you can see that there's GMs playing too, so there are events in the game. You can actually go into the interface and see what events are running. You can maybe end up playing a couple games with the GMs. So we're back on offense again. Also, a little word of warning, you tend to end up with chat open when you start a new round. Just hit escape to close that, otherwise you end up sitting there looking like an idiot. Alright, looks like we're going down here. Shoot at Miss Skirt. And I'm reloading when I don't need to be. And you do have armbands to figure out who's on which team. And also, you'll notice that they don't really have a nameplate, too, for the enemies. That guy that popped out, I actually thought he was my ally at first. But let's go and fast forward a few rounds. This is basically offense. Team isn't doing so well, and probably because they have me in the team. But I do want to show some of the other things that are in these maps. Alright, now we're on defense. Oh, chase you down. Come back here. Yeah, I got a kill. First blood, too. And you can see there's a weapon on the ground. I actually didn't pick it up, but there are certain weapons you can come around and you can pick them up, and a lot of times it might be better. Like this one's a shotgun. This guy's I love me a shotty. Shotguns hurt. You don't gotta aim a shotgun. It's a nice little foolproof weapon. It's the kind of thing I can get behind. And I think they have the objective at this point, which means they're going to be starting to run towards here. Ooh, we're taking shots. That's probably the guys that are... that are escorting the objective. And I'm the last one standing. And it sounds like I heard more than one person shooting. Where are they at? Where are they? Oh, yeah, there's two of them. Well, I got her, but then lost. There was actually a sniper rifle over there, too. You could have grabbed the sniper rifle and just kind of stood in cover and waited for them to come out and shot the objective carrier. That did happen. One of our teammates was running it, got to the chopper, and died right outside the circle. Overall, graphics quality looks really nice. Gameplay's fun. The only complaints I had were the hitboxes seemed a little bit off at times. And it's hard to say how much of a progression affects the damage output in the weapons. It's always tough to say with me playing because I'm not really great at shooters. But some of these weapons look really cool. I got the dual-wielding automatic pistols. That's nice. Check it out. It's coming out. It's currently in beta. Soldier Front 2. It's on Aeria Games. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to more. Oh, we lost.